Hello and welcome to your second installment of our Summer Sleigh series. So today we're going to be working on our booty. Okay, we're going to work on nice, strong glutes for summer. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start off to begin with at the front of our mat, keeping the feet about hip distance apart. And I just want you to start to warm up the glutes slightly and just sitting into the chair. Take any arm position that you wish. I quite like to lengthen the arms forward as I press the hips back into the chair. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Drawing that belly in, sitting into the chair. We're aiming for 10 to really work and warm up the glutes. When you sit low into the glutes, I want you to feel as though the glute is opening. So you want to go as low as you can so you literally feel the muscle of the glutes opening, okay, and coming up and down. Okay, when we get to 10, we're going to hold it here. Okay, we're going to pulse for 10. Again, you want to feel the glute opening. Rock the weight more back into your heels. Okay, the more you put your weight back into your heels, the more you're going to work through the glutes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take them arms up, draw that belly in, and just roll those hips around one way and roll them the other way. Breathing deeply here. Okay, so we're going to do that one more time. This time I'm going to face you, okay, so you can see hopefully from a different angle. Okay, so feet are hip distance apart. Before we go into the exercise of the squat, I want us to think about our feet. Okay, so spread the weight through your feet like you would your fingertips. Drawing your belly in, relax your shoulders. Just take a moment here. Then I want you to rock that weight back into the heels. So you almost want to feel as though the toes are lifted up off the floor so you can really activate that glute. Okay, if you want to, you can take your arms up and then down, pointing those fingertips forward, and then sit the hips into the chair and lift. Okay, so it's like a yogi squat chair position, whatever you want to call it, it works those glutes. I promise you, we're going to lift and lengthen up and sit back down into the glutes. So remember, as we sit down, the weight is into the heels and we're opening up the glutes. Keep sitting down and lifting all the time. You're using your core, draw that belly in, and it's almost like you're taking the hips slightly forward, not overtaking them forward, but just slightly forward to even engage the glutes a little bit more as you lift. Lower and lift. Also warming up the hips here. Keep breathing, you know what's coming. We're sitting low and we're going to pulse. Get that body weight into your heels. Draw that belly in and breathe. Use your yoga breathing here to support you. Big deep breaths in and out through the nose. Keep breathing, keep believing. Nice gorgeous glutes for summer. And then gradually lift up. Well done. Okay, so the glutes are now, I think it's fair to say, they're nice and warmed up. So from here, we're going to, again, making sure we're using all the right muscles. The core is engaged. We are lengthening up, the shoulders are relaxed. We're activating our obliques because maybe we've just done our first installment of the series. Lengthen up, shoulders back, hands, palms are your heart center. And then we're going to step out with the right leg. Okay, so this is a wide squat position. We're going to sit low. We want to turn the legs out. So it's like a goddess squat pose. Yeah, drawing that belly in, shoulders are back. So you don't want to take the weight to come forward too much. You want to think about having the weight into the glutes and breathing deeply here. In and out through the nose, find your position, and then we're going to lengthen and lower. As you come down, feel as though you're spreading your weight through the toes, and the toes are again lifting up off the floor. You've got the power to activate your toes by putting the weight into the heels and really squeezing up as you lift up, breathing deeply. So you're aiming to get both knees in one line, and then lift up. So feel the glutes open as you go down, and then tense them as you come up. Okay, we've lost count here, but keep moving, keep working those glutes. I think we should do at least 3 more. And keep smiling the whole way through if you can. Happy smiley faces. And then coming all the way up, holding here. Breathe, and then down, and we're gonna pulse. Pulse it here. We've got this. Go as low as you can. How low can you go? How low can you go? We're gonna be slaying this summer. You know it, I know it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing, well done. So maybe taking the feet back to facing forward now. Roll through those hips, keep drawing that belly in. And then move over to the other side. Fantastic work, okay? We're gonna do another set. So we're aiming for 2 sets of each exercise, and then if you want more, you can always do an extra set as well, okay? But for now, let's stick to our 2 together. Hands, palms at our heart center. So remember, for a goddess squat, the feet are coming out, so they're pointing the smaller edges of the mat. Your knees are aiming to be facing either wall that is beside me, okay? So you want to come down, you're really opening up those glutes, allowing yourself to sit low and lift, and lower and lift. Engage those glutes, and lower and lift. Breathe, big deep breaths. Okay, this Summer Slay series is pure magic. We are targeting different parts of the body in each episode. You can put all of the classes together in one, or you can just really target that muscle on that given day. Aiming to do each episode as much as you can. The more you do it, the more you're going to see the results. Are we ready to pulse? Let's go low now. How low? Keep it low. Try and keep those knees nice and activated. Don't let them come in. Keep them guided out and back. Keep the hips low. Breathe deep. Draw that belly in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, go low. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic work. Okay, now we are going to take our feet forward again. We're going to do a warrior style position, but we're not really going to focus on the upper body. We're going to stay focused on the lower body. So 2 heels in one line. You're going to turn the right foot out to the side, draw that belly in, keep your hands onto your hips, and I want you to bend the leg and then lift, okay? But as you bend, again, feel the glutes open. So feel your body weight is into the glutes, and then lift. Okay, same again. We're going to go for 10, and then we're going to pulse for 10. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Draw that belly in, sit those hips back. Feel that right glute open in here. Inhale and exhale. 2 more, and then we're going to hold it. Let's hold. Hold it here and pulse. Really feel that glute opening. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic work. So let's give the right leg a little bit of a rest. Give the hips a little roll as we change over to the left side. Okay, so your warrior stance, heel is aligned with the middle of the right foot. You're bending the knee. Okay, so remember, the knee is never overshooting the ankle. More important now than ever to keep the weight central, because you want to get the weight onto the glutes. So inhale, exhale, sit low and lift. Lower and lift. So this time we want to feel the left glute opening, lower and lift. Use your core at the same time. Use your glutes and your core to lift. You have superpowers. This is igniting all the Shakti energy that sits at the bottom of our spine. So when we activate the energy in this way, it literally powers us forward for the rest of our day. So always remember, here you're not taking energy, you're giving yourself energy. Keep moving, breathe. 2 more, and then we're going to hold it. let's hold, let's pulse, let's go. Let's slay, sisters, come on, let's go low. Keep going, get the body weight into the heel. 5, 4, have we got this? 3, whoa, 2, keep that hip back, keep that right leg straight, and lift. Woo, well done, okay? If you're not feeling it at home already, maybe you need to go for another set, but I've got a feeling that you will be. Okay, so right side, and then left side again, and then we're moving on. Again, line up the feet correctly, hands onto the hips, shoulders back. Remember, I'm just powering you through, but if you need to take a drink at any point, take a little drink. I'm going to keep moving. Lengthen up as you come up and bend low. Sit in the hips low, don't let the knee overshoot the ankle. Keep moving, sit the hip and the glute low. Okay, trying to take a little bit slower now to really power up into that glute as we lift. Slow as you can go. Keep breathing, breathe deeply, use that glute, use your strength. 5 more. Oh, we've got this. The more we move together, the more energy we create. Nothing but positivity to get from spending time with you. So just keep getting that body moving. 2 more. And 1 more, and we're going to hold it now. We have stillness, just with a little cheeky pulse. Thigh muscle contract of the opposite leg. Sit low. Sit low. 5. Draw that belly in. Keep the chest lifted. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Well done. Okay. We're going to go to the left side. Take the right foot in. Turn the left foot out. Hands onto the hips. Okay. So make sure you're not letting this belly relax. We need to engage it. If, like me, you're a mummy of 3, I have to keep reminding myself to keep pulling those abs in. So they are there. Just keep trying to use them as much as you can and suck that stomach in and up. And let's go low. And lift. Get the hip to go low and lift. Breathe deep. Sit low into the glute and lift. Sit low into the glute and lift. Feel the left hip open and then you lengthen up. Try and keep that weight centered, okay? So remember, we're not going to the right, we're staying into the center. Really feeling that weight into the left hip and the glute here. So you're stretching the hip, but you're using the glute. Keep that body weight into the heel as much as you can to really work with the glutes. Breathe. 2 more. And don't be like me and get lazy in this leg here. It wants to bend, but don't let it. Take a wider stretch if you need to. So this leg, this stabilizing leg, stays nice and strong and you're working the thigh muscle. Sit low. Now pulse. Thigh muscles contracted in both legs. Hips are sitting low. Let's go. Keep the weight central. Work that booty, baby. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yay! Okay, fantastic work. Give it a little roll. One way, roll it the other. And then we have more fun to come. Okay, the good news is that this exercise, it's still going to be 2 sets, but we're going to mix it up with the sets, okay? So the first set, which you can stay with on the second round if you wish. Okay, so the first one is more intermediate, and then we're working towards a little bit more complicated. But we can do this, okay, especially if we practice enough. So for this one, we're going to keep the feet hip distance apart. We're going to inhale, we're going to lengthen the arms up. So just lengthen the arms up above your head. You can interlock the fingers and release the index fingers. Again, don't stick the bum out, don't stick the belly out. Stretch up, draw the belly in, lengthen through your legs. Okay, we're constantly working all the body together. Breathe. Okay, now from here, we're going to step forward with the right leg. Okay, we're going to come forward, stretching forward, stretching back. Hold it here, and then we're going to lower and lift, but flex that foot. As you keep stretching forward, you can hold on to something if you wish here. But try and engage the core as much as you can to lift. So we're lifting and lowering, lifting and lowering. If you need to, hold on to something, but keep stretching forward. 5 more, lifting and lowering, and then we're going to pulse. For 3, keep working, keep flexing the foot. 2 and 1, hold it and pulse. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Well done. Okay, so you can feel both glutes working. The straight leg glute is stabilizing you, and the other glute is pulsing. Okay, so what I just want to mention here is the leg. Okay, I'm used to having a yoga leg, so I will always keep it quite straight, but I am contracting the thigh muscle, okay, which is very important. So you're not locking up the knee, you just lengthen the thigh up. If you feel you haven't got that control, then by all means take a bent leg, and that's okay. Okay, it's actually safer on the knee, and you can still get the flex there. Okay, just see how you feel on the next side. Feet hip distance apart, hands palms together, lengthen up to the sky. Take that pistol grip, interlock your fingers, release the index finger, get your alignment, draw that belly in, stretch up more, and then we're working on the opposite leg. So left foot forward this time, breathe, find your position, and flex the foot, and lengthen, and lower. Okay, one side's always going to be a little bit more challenging. This is definitely my more challenging side, but it's the one that needs more of this exercise. So let's keep working together. Send me some positive vibes here. We're in this together. 5, 4, yay. 3, nearly there. Keep flex. 2, and then we're going to hold and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. We deserve a little breather here. Fantastic work. Okay, so I'm not saying that was easy, because it's definitely not. So if you want to continue with this exercise on the next set, by all means do. I'm just having a little play around with this next exercise. Okay, so it's a variation of what we've just done. You're going to step forward. Okay, we're going to lunge down, touch the foot, and when you touch the foot, you're going to pulse. Okay, you're going to touch the foot, and you're going to pulse. You're going to touch the foot, you're going to pulse. I'm going to do that for 10, and we're going to pulse for 10. Okay, are you with me? Let's go. Arms up to the sky, interlock the fingers, release the index finger to really stretch up. Think of those side bodies, and step your right leg forward, bend the leg. Okay, get the position, flex the foot out, and lower and lift. When you lift, you must be feeling the feeling in the glute. So you want to feel it activate as you lift, and keep the straightened leg, the foot flexed as much as you can. Keep that weight forward. Use your eyes to look up. We're going for another 5. We've got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here and pulse. Pulse here. 10, 9, 8. We got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then from here, stretch your arms forward and come back up, and we're going to change legs. Okay, so you might find that one more easy, you might find it more challenging. Okay, do take the most challenging one for your body, because that's the one you're going to get the most rewards from. Okay, so feet are hip distance apart, stretch up, set the opposite leg forward, lengthen down, bend the leg, touch towards the floor, find your position with the bent leg, and then we're going to lift and lower. So just getting that position of the flex foot, going to touch the floor, keeping that lunge, really flexing the foot, stay nice and stable into the leg, a nice L shape with the leg. The weight's onto this glute here, so it's like you're holding a weight here because the body weight is forward, but your chest is lifted. So it's nice and safe on the shoulders and the neck. If your neck is feeling a little bit achy, you can rest the head down if you would, but you're going to work the body more by getting that slight backward bend. Lift the leg up and down. Breathe and flex. 3, 2, and 1, and hold while the left leg is bending. Flex. 10, 9, 8, 7, use that core. 3, 2, and 1. Hands, palms together, and come up the opposite way you went out. Woo! That was hardcore. Okay, you'll be pleased to know now we are going to take it down on to the mat for our tiger type pose. Okay, so first of all, let's just get our breath back. We're going to inhale around the spine. We're going to exhale, use our eyes to look up. Really push the hips up, get that nice stretch out of the glutes. Spread through the fingertips. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Okay, now this is the position. It's the cow position I want you to keep while we take the left foot up, flex the foot, okay, and we're gonna lower and kick. Lower and kick, but don't let it rest down. Activating the glute. Breathing deeply. In and out through the nose, spread through the fingertips. Draw that belly in. Inhale and exhale. Keep kicking up. Breathe, keep kicking up. Breathe a little bit more. And then we're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And either rest down here or keeping the foot flexed. Grab your leg and get that nice little stretch. Keep the foot flexed if you can to really get that stretch out of the glutes. Open up through the shoulders, draw that belly in, and then gradually release. And we're going to do the same again on the opposite leg. So a couple of cat-cows here. Neutralize the spine, inhale, exhale. Spread the way through the fingertips. Okay, now from here, we are going to kick the right leg. We're going to lower and lift. Kick the heel up, lower and lift. Really activate that glute. You can feel the glute. This is really good for the outside of the glute. When you kick up, you want to feel as though it's pinching in. Okay, you're really working and activating the muscle. 5 more to go here. Wow, we're doing amazing today, girls. Let's stay with it. Summer body sleigh. 3, yes. Come on, 2 and 1. Hold it here and pulse. Flex that foot. Don't lose the flexed foot. And pulse up for 10, 9. Wow, can you touch the ceiling? Keep the leg bent. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. And grab for the ankle if you can. Keep the foot flexed. Keep kicking up. If you can't grab the ankle, you might want to grab for the toes, but we're trying to aim to grab the ankle to keep the foot flexed. Open through the chest. Breathing deeply, half forward. Use your eyes to look up to the sky. And then release. Okay, have a little wiggle here. And now, second set on the left side, but we're going to just mix it up a little bit again. Okay, so we're just going to go straight into the pulses, yeah? So we're going to pulse, and then you're going to take the leg over and through, but you're going to try and keep the leg, the right leg is nice and stable, and keep both hands onto the floor. Okay, so you really open up to the hip, as well as getting that squeeze into the glute. Okay, so 10 pulses, and then we're going to move to that exercise to the side. Okay, so it's almost like a curtsy lunge, but we're on our all 4 position. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So think about taking the leg back in a curtsy, but instead of the knee dropping, the toe drops. And then you come back, pulse, come down, and then pulse back up again, come down. Okay, this is a good one. It's not only working with the hip mobility. It's working so strongly with the glute, the whole glute here, because you're stepping to the side, then lifting. Well done. Lift up. You're going to feel all parts of your glutes activated throughout this class. So you're going to have the nicest, the peachiest bum. Keep breathing. 2 and 1. If you want to, take a little tiger, grab the foot, keep the foot flexed, and kick up, kick up, kick up, and then release. And then you've got, from here, we're going to step behind. We're going to lift our left arm up, and then I want you to align the feet and the knee. Okay, really, the supporting leg is really going to feel it here. And we're just going to do little butterfly legs. Promise you, we're just going to do this for 10. You've worked so hard throughout this class. We're going to do 1 and 2. Keep opening and closing. Keep those shoulder back. Working through those glutes. Keep working. You're doing fantastic. Don't give up. Don't dip weight into the shoulder. You're activating the obliques here as well. So all your summer bodies working together. 2 and 1, and hold. And then gradually come back into your cacao position. Okay, a few little cacaos here. Neutralize the spine. And then we're going to go to the opposite side. Get ready, spread through the fingertips. You might want to take a slight bend into the elbows. Better than dumping any weight into the wrists, okay? So keep nice spread of fingers, slight bend into the elbows, draw that belly in, and kick the leg up, okay? Straight into pulses here. Keep pulsing the leg up. So nice to play with poses in this way, because you're always going to target different parts of the body, especially when you're focusing on one muscle. The glute is such a complex muscle, so it's good to work it in lots of different directions. 3, 2 and 1, and then come back and kick up. Wow. Come back and kick up. Toe touches down, little curtsy, kick up. Toe touches down, little curtsy. Toe touches down, kick up. Little curtsy, kick up to the sky. Little curtsy. How many have you got to go? Are you counting at home? I think it's 4. Let's sing it together. 3, 2 and 1. Okay, if you wanted to from here, like we did before, taking the leg back, stretching it up, and then we are aligning both feet together, and you're gonna close and open, close and open. Okay, really strong on the supporting glute, so make sure you're activating those abs as well, keeping the shoulder and the wrist in alignment. 5, woo! 4, yes. 3, 2 and 1. Well done. Come back, kick up, lower down, and stretch it out. Fantastic work. Keep stretching forward and back here. Breathing deeply, just a few little stretches now for you. You've worked amazingly. Well done. Just keep coming forward and back. Push those hips back. And then we're going to hold it as much as we can. Keep pushing the hips back. Bring that chest as low to the floor as you can. You really want to get, you've really opened up them glutes. So keep opening them now to stretch them out. Lengthen the lower back. Okay, now from here, we're going to take frog legs. Okay, so nice wide frog legs for our stretch. You want to try and take the feet out as much as you can to get that stretch. You stretch out the glutes and the hips. Breathe deeply here. Last couple of postures now. You have worked amazingly. Eventually you want to have the body all the way down onto the mat. Getting those knees to go lower and lower onto the floor. Nice frog pose, keeping those legs like frog legs, stretching out the glutes, breathing deeply. Okay, you might want to come up and down, whatever feels good. I really like to come up and down. It just helps me to feel like I'm going a little bit lower into the inner thighs and the hips. So you're getting your whole body onto the mat eventually. Getting those knees exactly parallel on the floor like a mirror. Breathe. And then gradually come back up. Okay, I'm just going to change to the side so you can see me. Okay, so from here, you're just wanting to step the left leg forward, get that lunge position, and just take the back foot up if you can, and hold it here. Get that nice stretch out of the glute. If you can, grab for the foot and kick into the back of the hand, and maybe even taking the heel towards the glute. Well done. You've worked beautifully. Keep that stretch going strong. Inhale, exhale, and then release. Bending the front leg now into a triangle. The bottom leg comes in line with the front of the mat. Turn that hip over. Come into your pigeon. Breathe for a moment here. Well done. Fantastic work on the glutes. If you wanted to go further here, you can do the same again and get that nice quad glute stretch, and just grab for the foot. Breathe deeply, and then when you bring the heel more towards the glute, you feel that nice stretch of the hip flexor. Big deep breath. Inhale, exhale. You slayed, you showed off for yourself. Well done. Just a few more stretches and you are there. This is the blissful part. Make sure you don't miss out on this part, especially with the glutes. You don't want to tighten the body, you just want to strengthen it. You want to keep the mobility, so we have to be super disciplined when we do strength training to really maximize it with stretch training, our yoga. Okay, now from here, we're just going to go back forward, lunge it forward, forward and back again, just mobilizing the joints. And then change legs. Take the right leg forward. Breathe, or feel that nice deep stretch of the hip flexor. Breathe deeply here. Big deep breath, and then remember, if you wanted more, bending the back foot off the floor, grab for the foot, kick in, and then if you wanted to, bend the heel towards the glute. Inhale, exhale, such a good quad stretch. Big deep breath. We'll work the quads, the glutes, the hips. The more we work the top of the leg, the more we can get that glute to pop, which is exactly like what we want. And then gradually release. Allow the bottom leg to come into a triangle. Roll the left hip down. Breathe deeply, inhale and exhale. Release down if you wish, or if you want more, you can bend the back leg and same hand, same foot. Guide the heel in towards your bum. Feel that nice deep stretch. Keep using your core strength, don't let it all hang out now. We've worked to come too far to let it all hang out. Keep lengthening, keep breathing deeply, gradually release. Coming out the opposite way, going in again. A few little forward and back motions. Well done. And then from here, we just want to take one final child's pose with a twist. We're going to push the hips back onto the heels. Nice wide legs. Or if you wanted, you can bring the knees together and push them directly onto the heels, whatever feels good. Interlock those fingers forward, stretch out the spine, and then we're going to get a nice twist with our, go all the way to the right side. Breathing deeply. Back to the center, over to the left side. And then our final twist. We're going to take your right leg up and over the left. With the right leg's up and over, you're going to take the knees over. Don't worry if you can't get the eagle legs, just take the knees together. Taking the knees over to the left side and looking over towards that right. Feel that nice stretch. Keep the shoulder onto the mat. Give yourself a smile. Have that beautiful sense of achievement. You smashed it, you slayed. Back to the center. Changing over, do the same as what you did with the one leg as the other. Okay, again, don't worry if you can't get the cross, it'll come one day. More of my hip series will help with that. Look over your left arm and breathe. Inhale, exhale. And then gradually come back to center. Shake out those legs. Nice happy baby. Stretch at those glutes. Make sure the glutes are heavy to the floor. Maybe rock from side to side. And then gradually roll through to come up to a seated position. I am so proud of you. Well done for staying with me. Nobody said it would be easy, but it will be totally worth it. And don't forget, you slay every day. Namaste.